so I'm not alone.
Someone there? Protagonist totalis. One less human to watch. Who's there? How nice of you to stop by. You will regret coming here. Not quiet enough.
Lumos. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
You are postponingly inevitable.
Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Both camps cleared. Adam Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Revelio. 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 Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Oh. That solves that. Revelio. Revelio. Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Bit of a wanderer myself, and name's Leopold Babcock. And now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of...
Something to consider.
Aye, let me know.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your patronage. Ah, it appears you don't have the funds. Pity. I shall hope to do business with you again. That's been a pleasure. See if there's something you need. That's been a pleasure. Now there's a student who knows how to...
Revelio. Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio.
Who says crime?
Revelio.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth noting near Crackcroft.
Whoa. Revelio. You're poaching, Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
I do miss the bustle of business.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
Oh, I wish my brother could have done what you did. Perhaps he'd still be with me now. I'm especially grateful. You did, for Bardolph, what I could not. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely. Oh, you'll like that. A fine choice. Thank you for passing through.
I doubt Scribner would stand for that.
Revelio.
History of magic, how could she refuse?
Oi! Can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
I've been tempted to say I lost.
Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students.
I wondered if I might ask how long you've been teaching at Hogwarts.
Time does fly because we have fun. Essential in my opinion.
Some of the professors may not agree with your approach.
Some in the teaching field believe that hard work and dedication are the only keys to success. But they forget what drives those things. If one cannot fathom why some would expend energy on gobstones, then one is blind to the enormous power of play.
And that's why you teach the way you do? Perhaps you wouldn't be who you are without that experience.
Had I received a more traditional education, well, enough about my student days. You are here now, and it would be a shame if you...
I'll do my best, Professor.
You are most welcome.
Revelio. Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Revelio!
I wonder.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by
Revelio.
accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke?
Revelio.
He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss...
Revelio.
later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take... Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop the...
Revelio.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? Revelio. What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
I hope that house elf can find us in here. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Accio! Levioso! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Revelio! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Revelio! Protagonist! Levioso! Accio! Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty. Of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Revelio. I imagine the desk of description.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, they can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing some?
You can indeed. Why do you should find...
I don't have anything for this at the moment. Revelio. Accio.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need it.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell. Teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall be...
Incendio! Revelio. I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and... altering spell to customize it. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambience, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Ah, a rhinoceros.
Might some kind soul help me?
Revelio.
Help me in a sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk... this way. There's a secret passage just here.
Protego! Lumos. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt.
Revelio.
He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never...
Revelio. I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes.
Really? Like what?
Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact.
Revelio.
Those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Revelio. I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
Haven't been here in some time.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do, just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey and Gringotts and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that.
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too? Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send
Revelio.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Huh.
Revelio.
Always spotless. Can't say the same for my housemates. If
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Lumos. Incendio. Revelio.
Imelda Race acts as if she invented Quidditch.
Headmaster hates everyone who isn't a pure-blood Slytherin.
I hope I'm not one day.
Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Lumos.
Wouldn't want this running
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Made any progress with your treasure map?
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece? You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Revelio.
You two seem ready for adventure.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. there's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
Witchcraft totalis. Revelio. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we
Revelio.
use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own.
Quickly now.
Revelio.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus
Totalis.
Well done.
Revelio.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards at large.
Petrificus Totalis.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a... Must be something here. Ramrock.
Petrificus Totalis. Revelio. orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
Revelio.
I will draw blood.
Levioso.
Rather unwise coming. No!
Incendio.
How childish! How did you do that? I won't rest.
Spells glance over me. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. Loot. An unlocking charm. Revelio.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Someone was an avid reader. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Revelio.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic.
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. Revelio! A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry. Oh. Oh. Ah. Revelio. Revelio. I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. That must have done something. Best have a look around. Revelio. Revelio. Traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio. are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Levioso!
Incendio!
Confringo!
Accio!
Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio!
These look familiar.
Accio! Accio! Revelio!
Was it Accio I used before?
Revelio! Accio!
That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Accio!
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Accio!
Traces of ancient magic. But where? I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Incendio! Confringo! Reparo!
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Accio!
Traces of ancient magic. But where? What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
Accio!
More statues.
Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Incendio!
Not making this easy on me.
Revelio!
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Revelio!
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Oh. Accio.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. I'll never get used to these floors.
Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Protego! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Potato! Stupid! Levioso! Incendio! Revelio! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Confringo! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway. Revelio! Accio! Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how? Accio!
Revelio. Accio. What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work. Revelio. Revelio. Don't like the look of this. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! What a relief. Revelio. Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need